So in this module we're going to talk about serverless. Now serverless doesn't mean that we don't have any servers. It just means that the servers are taken care of by our cloud providers. So the cloud provider takes care of, for example, making sure there are enough servers, provisioning those servers. If servers go down, making sure that they have replacements, and also taking care of patching and revisions of libraries, etc. And so this history of serverless is that it started first with people obviously maintaining their own servers in on their own premises, on-prem services, for example, and migrated through then to microservices and using Docker containers to provisioning our apps in these containers so that, for example, our cloud provider could take our apps and run them in Docker containers quite easily. And so what we mean by serverless is that the cloud provider is taking care of those functions that the server needs. And when we mean servers, we could mean web servers or we could mean database servers. So for example, with infrastructure as a service and platform as a service and software as a service, the cloud provider now provides a whole range of services which will scale. So examples of those would be, for example, S3 storage that might be used for a static web service, and chatbots, database, scalable databases that can handle any number of connections and storage. And so now we're at the stage where we started to design and architect our software differently so that it would take care of these. First it was microservices. Now we talk about things like functions. So we have Google functions, Azure functions, and Lambda functions in AWS. And so we tend to architect our applications so that, for example, a request is handled by a particular function, and that function may be responsible for spinning up the correct service, and that service will provide the response to the user. And we're going to go into some depth with serverless and the functions and functions as a service and the architectures that now are being created based on these serverless architectures. Bye for now.